Okay, here's the thing. Weddings is hard work. It's physically tough on the body. I think if you don't feel the pain after a wedding, you're not doing it properly. It is seriously, it's physically draining, swinging cameras around for 8 to 10 hours. And I turned 59 this year. So at some point, it physically starts hurting. I mean, no kidding. It hurts the body. So I wanted to shift into something a little more easy. Headshots, portraits, stuff in the studio where I have to move around less. But then I ended up shooting for other studios. So I just kind of doubled the amount of physical work I do.
Right. I think second shooting is less physical than being the first shooter, right? You don't have to lead as much. You just kind of hang back a little bit and slow it down and shoot less and carry less gears and things like that, right?
It's also less stressful because as the principal photographer, it is on you to help the day run smoothly. You have to keep your eye on the timeline. You have to be like, okay, guys, we got to get moving. You got to keep things rolling, because if you don't, it always comes back to you. Because the church should start on time. The reception is going to start on time. If anything runs later, the church, what gets compressed, the photography time. You can't start the party late, because then you have all the guests and the DJ and the maitre d' and everybody else on top of you. So you gotta keep things rolling, and that is your job as a principal. So in a way, as the main photographer, the principal photographer, you kind of become the wedding coordinator in a way, in some ways, because you have to keep things going. As the second photographer, there's less of that pressure on you, and that pressure does tire you out. After a wedding day, it's physically and mentally taxing.